Yeah, hey Dennis. So the Lakers had a certain game plan for Lillard that they used in round one of the postseason last year, and I just wondered for you coming in, how much of that you saw and how much of that just fit in with the style that you play defensively, and how did that impact tonight's game?
I mean, he had 30 still. He's a hell of a player. One of the top guards in this league. And, it's going to take more than one guy to defend him. And I think in the second half, we did a better job defensively as a team to stop him and to make somebody else score the basketball. And I think that's the reason why we won.
You got to the free throw line 9 times tonight, and just wondered how you felt after a week of not playing basketball, how you got into the game, and then how you feel now having played tonight.
I mean, I just, like I always say, I try to do, my part that the team get the W that night, that day. So, I mean, bring the energy on the defensive end, play with pace on the offensive end, be aggressive. And I think that's what we did. And that's what I did. And we had some pace, finally had some pace, touching the paint, AC, Taylor. I think we need more of that, from all the guards and all the players, to be confident and just make some plays.
Dan?
Hey, Dennis. How much can you tell us about this last week and kind of what got you into the protocols, what you were able to do, how you were able to stay somewhat ready to play, and what was it also like kind of watching the team struggle without you?
I mean, it hurts, first off. I never had COVID, tested negative the whole time. The situation is what it is, but I mean, the NBA, I think, got to do better just to that. It's here, of course, yeah, and I think they for sure need to be better. I tested negative the whole time, I never had positive. They got to figure that out for sure. That's one thing, but I don't want to go deep into that. What was the other question? I know. I mean, it sucks to see my teammates, struggle through that, 5-game losing streak. Being at home, watching the game, I had my thoughts, sharing it with my teammates, while text or via text. But, I'm happy now to be back and try to get, everything I have, to get some W's again. So I'm happy and I'm just going to keep going forward.
All good.
Hey, Dennis. So last Thursday, Frank was telling us about an hour and a half before the game. He was very excited to see you against Kyrie. And then maybe 15 minutes later, the news comes out. I was wondering how suddenly before that game did you learn that you were going to have to go into quarantine, go into the protocols, and how much of a surprise was it for you at that time?
I was inside the arena already, in the car. Bob calling me and say, you might not be able to play. So, that's, one of the top teams in the NBA to not play against them. Like I said before, it hurts, I'm a competitor and just wanted to compete, with my team against a good team. And it is what it is now, but I'm looking forward to it, to play with my teammates day in, day out, just, be competitive with them and try to get dubs.
Couple more. Bill Orm.
Hey, Dennis. LeBron was just talking to us about the comments Zlatan had made about athletes speaking out on issues. And I was curious for your perspective, if you have one, on those. Is culturally, is it different in Europe in terms of how stars are expected to take on a role talking out about social justice or politics from American athletes?
Not sure, to be honest. I think we can use our platform. Every athlete can use their platform you know, to make change and try to make change in this world because, but I mean, end of the day, you know, everybody got their opinion, and Zlatan, you know, he's a little different, you know, unique player, unique, you know, character. So, I mean, yeah, that's it pretty much.
Last question, Dave.
That's two quick ones. First, who were you found to be in violation of contact tracing protocol with?
What's that?
Who were you found to have been in violation of contact tracing protocol with?
Oh, somebody in my house.
Okay.
I mean, it wasn't. The test came back positive. Then we put that back in negative. Did another one positive, put it back in negative. So I don't know at this point.
And that was all on the day of the Nets game, that the positive negatives were going back and forth?
Yeah, I mean, that's what they say.
Okay. My follow-up is tonight, like how much were you looking forward to getting back out there to try to stem the tide and get this team back to where they'd been for the first month of the season?
I mean, my wife, you know, when I got up today, she said, you seem like you happy all day, even before the game. I was like, what you mean? But yeah, I mean, I look forward to it, you know. I missed, you know, my teammates, coaches, just the whole, you know, routine we have going into the facility, you know, work. I mean, it was just, you know, hard for me to be in the house, you know, in my guest house, in my own house, in my guest house. Being there by myself, you know, playing video games, workout. I mean, it sucked. But now, you know, I'm finally back, you know, and, you know, we don't want it to happen again, you know.
We're all set, Dennis. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Thanks.